Hey, yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video, we are going to be going over a red zone unstoppable play that is really, really good. It's honestly one of my go-tos currently. We're going to be coming out of the gun bunch formation, but you can find this concept in a lot of different formations because it's just something that's very easy to run. I'm currently using Aaron Rodgers as my quarterback, so I don't know if a throw release thing is going to kind of change the way this play works. But it is going to be a very good red zone play if you guys are looking for something a little bit different that is passing within the 5-yard mark. So if you guys are struggling with your red zone plays or your 2-point conversions, this play is going to help. Now, before I get into it, if you guys could do me the favor of dropping some comment down below, your favorite play, something you're struggling with, your favorite emoji, it doesn't matter what it is, drop something in the comment section for your boy so we can get the video pushed out to other people who are struggling with scoring in the red zone. Also leave a like. Obviously, those are the easy things to do. Now, the play we're going to be looking at is spacing switch. Either that play or bench pivot. And I'm currently in the Indianapolis Colts playbook. So if you guys have that and you guys have either a tight end apprentice or a slot apprentice, this play is going to be very, very good. It's going to be money for you and you're going to pretty much score pretty often, especially if you got your high balls right. Pause. High balls just sounds weird. But if you know how to high ball free form pass, this play is going to work and it's going to do it's going to do wonders for you. So we're just going to call this bench pivot play. And I've already taken the liberty of taking George Kittle and putting him in the slot because that's how I run it. I currently run it with Michael Crabtree because he has slot apprentice. And what you're going to want to do is put Kittle in perfect. What you're going to want to do is put Kittle in a smart routed corner route. Now, to do that, you're going to press triangle or Y if you guys are on the Xbox. Then wherever the slot receiver, whichever icon it is, so right now for us, it's R1. If you guys are on Xbox, this specific route will be RB or right bumper. You're going to go ahead and put him on a corner route, and that's going to be the right directional pad going over. And as you can see, he's on a corner route. But when you're this close to the line, the corner route kind of messes up because of how close to the line you are. And he ends up rounding out, and it kind of makes it not really a corner route. It kind of makes it like an out route. So what we're going to do is we're going to smart route that route. So again, we're going to go back into the hot routes for George Kittle or that slot receiver. And then you're going to press R1 to create a smart route. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to make wherever the break is, it's going to put the break of that receiver. It's going to put it to where the first down marker is, or in this instance, it's going to be the goal line. So as you can see, it's a very, very short corner route. And then your tight end or the X receiver or A receiver, if you guys are on the Xbox, you're going to want them on a drag, a slant, something going to the opposite side of the field, simply so you don't get bunched up with everything that's going towards that right side. Because if you put them on some form of a flat, now all of a sudden you have all 4 routes are going that same exact way, and that's not what we want. So we're going to put them on, let's just put them on an in route for now. And then once that happens, you're going to take this outside receiver. And I know it's a lot, but obviously the more comfortable you get with this, the easier it is, the easier it's going to be to set up. After that, you're going to take Ayuk or the outside receiver in the bunch, and you're going to motion them all the way out. And then your first thing that you're going to do is you're going to look at the cornerback. Now, I know we didn't complete that pass because we highballed it, but we're going to go ahead and look at the cornerback here because that's going to be pretty much our main read here. So the cornerback's either going to stay underneath or he's going to back up. If he backs up, you're going to be able to pass lead this towards the outside. And a lot of the times you're going to end up pretty much coming down with this pass for a touchdown. It is practice mode, so practice mode does play a little bit different, but this is literally my go-to red zone play, and I've been scoring a lot with this play. So again, let's run that back one more time and see if we can get a nice animation here. Everything is already set up, and a lot of people like to press in the red zone, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and motion him out, and if he backs up, we know that we have the route. You're never going to throw an interception if that guy backs up. Now, if he doesn't back up, now I'm just going to shade underneath. I don't know what the defense is in. They're in man coverage right now, so this actually should work for the Kittle route. But we're going to motion him out again. He backs up. and Kittle ends up wide open in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. So again, you have those two different routes. If that cornerback is in a zone and he ends up shading, I'm going to shade underneath every single time. For some reason, they're just going to call man coverage, which is going to be a little bit annoying. But again, this is just showcasing that man coverage doesn't work against us either, because obviously, well, that's the first time that that's going to happen. Kittle ends up getting pressed. George Kittle getting pressed. This is another man coverage route, isn't it? Oh no, finally we have zone. So this is perfect. This is a perfect example that we can go over. So we're going to motion Kittle out, and you see that he comes down, which leaves Kittle wide open over the top. Now we are rocking with Trey Lance, and it is practice mode, and he's just not accurate at all for some reason. But again, we're just going to keep on testing out that cornerback, seeing what he does. And if you see that he comes down, Kittle should be open over the back of the end zone. Now, again, like I said, Trey Lance is not going to make these throws very accurate, but if you guys are playing with a better quarterback, this is obviously going to be, that's obviously a touchdown. You know what? Just to showcase it, we're mainly looking at this cornerback here. We're making sure if we see that he comes down, we're going to highball this to Kittle almost every single. You don't even need to highball it, but just highballing makes it so that you're not going to throw an interception almost ever, which is just going to make your game a lot more secure. You're going to throw less interceptions, and that's obviously something that we want to make sure that we do whenever we're playing Madden. Now, sometimes, you know, let me keep the instant replay going real quick. Sometimes when we do run this route, this cornerback will come down here, right? He'll come down, and then immediately once Kittle goes up for his route, the cornerback immediately darts over, which leaves this route absolutely wide open. So I want you guys to make a key note of that, just in case you guys are playing online and you guys start running this, because this is my bread and butter play in the red zone. I will run this all 4 downs, and eventually I will complete one of these. Kittle, perfect. That's almost exactly what we want to see. We didn't shade underneath or over the top. We simply left the play how it was. And as you can see, it's just one of those plays that you are going to be able to sit there and completely dominate your opponent. Like we honestly could have squeezed this one in if we wanted to, but again, you need some form of a throwing velocity ability to make that happen, and you're going to be able to score it in the red zone pretty much every single time with this play. So if you guys have set feet lead, pass lead elite, gunslinger, something like that, you're going to be able to squeeze that ball in a little bit quicker than you would if you didn't have any, either of those abilities. So again, Kittle gets open, we're highballing it, and we're in there for a touchdown. But as you can see, we could have pass led this to the outside as well and end up with the same exact result. We're gonna do it one more time. Motion him out. For some reason, did I press the wrong button there? I think I pressed the wrong button. But still, we're still looking at Kittle. Kittle's open here, and we're gonna go ahead highball it again. So many openings for that Kittle route that is just gonna be very, very easy to hit. The Ayuk route is actually the route that I usually hit more often, and for some reason he's just not. Trey Lance just cannot make this throw, unfortunately, and I'm only using the core elite Aaron Rodgers online, so yeah, Trey Lance is I don't know what his overall is on Madden, but it clearly is not the greatest. If like we cannot complete this outside route, and this is actually like the good route in my opinion. High throw, poor accuracy, like it's kind of he's really bad at throwing these routes. So yeah, I guess only use Aaron Rodgers if you guys are trying to rock this. But as you can see, this is how we're gonna end the video. George Kittle going up for a touchdown, because that's as good as it's gonna get. If you guys are looking for a good unstoppable red zone play that will not result in interceptions, please try this play out. You can find it in so many different playbooks. If you have Gun Bunch in your playbook, there is a version of this play in that playbook. So by all means, test it out. Let me know what you think about it. Like the video if you guys appreciate the tip. As always, my name is Pony Montana, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. You guys already know the whole spiel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.